hear me out. I went on a date with a guy last week, and it was a good date. We had a fun time together. He's a big-time lawyer. He owns 3 to 4 cars. He's doing really well in life. You guys know I'm a model. I'm new to the city. Transplant. Don't even have a car yet. Like, still building up my life out here. Regardless, I expect my date to either pick me up or Uber me to the date. That is just my standard. The first date, he was a perfect gentleman. He picked me up and everything. He calls me today for a second date. He wants to go golfing. I said, great. What time are you picking me up? He's like, well, it's out of the way to pick you up. I just recommend you Uber to me and then we can go on our date. And then I wasn't sure if he meant me Uber myself or him Uber me. So I hung up and I texted him. I was like, hey, I'm excited for Saturday, but just to clarify. He calls me up and he's like, can you clarify your text message? And I said, I was wondering what you meant by the Uber. Were you going to call me an Uber or did you want me to call an Uber for myself? And he said, I recommend you call an Uber for yourself. And I said, oh, well, since this is a date, I prefer you to Uber me or you can pick me up. And he's like, oh, well, I think you could just do it yourself.
You already know BC and Thankful Clans don't make sense. This girl says she's dating a successful lawyer. But on this particular day, after they went on a few dates already, that she's out of the way. So we say, you know what, get an Uber and come to where I'm at because it'd be more convenient. She has a problem with that. She acting like she's a 9, a dime. This woman is below average, but she's saying she's a model. Then she want to bring up her sister, said her sister never paid for even the ice cream on the date. Your sister must be dealing with a simp, and you must think that every guy is like your sister's boyfriend. You are below average. You don't even look appealing. Nobody can even show you off. But you feel the need to get online and blast this guy who has treated you fairly, actually treated you better than what you actually deserve. But this is how you act? See, this is the standard of today's women. They don't gotta look the part, but they want the part. They ain't gotta have the qualifications, but they still want the job. This is just crazy and delusional. I don't know who, family member this is, but somebody need to get her and give her a reality check. You have nothing to offer physically, and you look like a mess online, blasting a guy who actually treated you fairly, who's a lawyer that you should just be happy to be in his presence because he asked you to get an Uber because it's convenient because you're out of the way. And you got a nerve to come online and say that? Ungrateful. Even women that ain't even up to par got a nerve to be talking. What qualifications do you have? You said you new in the city. You're new here. Are you making any kind of money? This is disturbing, man. See, you can't make this up. Kevin Samuels is 100% facts, man.